One of the people I met in the magazine was Nordstrom.
Mm.
And they had an RFP to do their catalogs, which at the time was a big deal and a big job. I said, I'm going to get that job. So we went to Seattle. I pitched it. And they loved it. They said, you can have the job. And that we were a week away from running out of money. And I was like, this is not going to last. And then they said, we just need to come to New York and meet the team and see the office. We want to make sure you're big enough to handle the project. But we didn't even have an office. And so but across the street from my apartment, I could see a floor of an empty office floor. And so I went to the landlord of that building and I said, can I rent it for a week? And so we rented it. We went and bought all these secondhand desks. We painted everything black so it matched. We rented all these computers and we got on Craigslist. We got all these strangers to come and sit in the office. Oh my God,
you got fillers?
The whole floor was fillers.
That's a baller move.
Oh, there was not enough outlets, so we had to turn the computer screens to the wall so that they couldn't see the screens were not on. So people were typing on computers that didn't work. My cleaning person who was cleaning my apartment once a week, she stood outside the hallway and was ringing the one working phone over and over and over. So that
it sounded busy.
It sounded like we were busy. And so the Nordstrom crew came in and we did the song and dance, and they were like, oh, this is great. And we got the job. The thing is, I hadn't told that story to anyone. And then I think it was the New York Times, like, tell us about a first story.
Yeah.
And I remembered it. So I told the story. It got printed. And the people from Nordstrom called.
Oh my God.
And the person who gave us the job, was still there. I said, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry I lied to you.
Yeah.
And I'm really sorry if I offended you by talking about that publicly in the press. And she said, no, I'm calling you to tell you that we knew you were full of shit. We knew that you were lying, but we knew you wanted it so badly.
Oh my God.
We had to give it to you.